Where my chuck can go.
But the reason I wasn't able to come last weekend was because I went to the Fallout fan celebration. Did I tell you about that?
That's so awesome. You endured the rain.
Yeah, it was raining. Yeah,
all
it was
the
pretty.
slipperiness.
It was pretty wild.
It was mud fest.
Yeah, honestly, it was like there were a shitload of what's it called, like cosplayers and stuff. Everybody was in the rain. There were honestly a lot of cosplayers that were they were like wearing not that much clothes. So they were stuck in the rain. Like there was this one chick who was cosplayed as a Waking Cloud, who is a character from the she's a character from the DLC, Honest Hearts, and she wears like no clothes. But yeah, it was fun. I went up there with my dad and with Aaron. I got some pictures.
That's really cool, though. You guys are there to do something nice here and there. And with Fallout Season 2 coming up, I'm all excited. I wasn't the biggest fan of Season 1. I thought it was okay. But knowing that Season 2 is going to be all in New Vegas, I'm excited.
I haven't actually, what's it called?
Seen the trailer?
Watched Season 2.
It hasn't come
Or
out
I haven't
yet.
I haven't watched any of Fallout.
It's okay. It's a good time to start because you're going to want to see Season 2. It's going to continue with the Mr. House storyline. I'm all excited about that.
Yeah, what did happen was I actually met... I don't have any pictures. I might get some later, but... Yeah, see, so... Here's, like, cosplayers. This is, like, in some little town called Sandy Valley.
You know where they found the dynamite?
Yeah. No, that was Goodsprings. The second part was in Sandy Valley, and then, yeah, these are just, like... yeah, you see, like, the Chrysalis Highwayman. That was badass.
Damn.
There's Aaron with the NCR. The fucking Legion coming up the hill.
That's so cool. Who gets to be Caesar? Caesar Milan.
I don't know. I didn't see a Caesar. That might be him right there.
Caesar Milan.
See?
Yeah.
I think that might be him.
I mean, we could talk about Fallout for hours. I just love the lore of New Vegas, specifically all the factions. Who do you sided with if you were actually in that world?
Mr. House.
Yeah.
I'm always a House Chad.
I love the robots. They're just so overpowered too.
Yeah, see, like here's the NCR guys.
That's who I would side with. I like the New California Republic.
I don't like the NCR. They're just like too bureaucratic. Like they're just gonna get the world in the exact same situation it was.
Exactly. We're just Gavin Newsom.
Some donkeys.
Aww.
And yeah, that's all the pictures I have, but I might get more later. There's me at the Roy's.
Damn. That's pretty epic though. You guys went all the way out there. It was a 5-hour drive, 6-hour drive?
Well, we drove to first, and then we stayed over there, and then we drove to Nevada, which was like a 3-hour drive.
That's pretty
So
chill.
it was like, yeah, 5 hours in total, basically. A little more. We drove like just like my dad has a fucking Jeep, so we just took like the back road to get into Sandy Valley, which was just like some dirt road, you know, just like out in the middle of the desert.
So you didn't have any of the traffic all the people were
traffic.
going through?
No other cars. But we were driving through literally like desolate Nevada road. Pretty cool. It was really pretty.
Nice. That's very scenic. That's what I mean. Like even the setting of the West Coast out there, some of the trees are just like the Joshua tree, just hundreds of years old, untouched.
Yeah.
Before humans ruined things.
Mm-hmm.
But going back to Fallout, it's just crazy that we're still actually getting content in New Vegas. Like no one would have thought that would be a thing 5 years ago.
What do you mean?
I didn't think there would ever be a New Vegas 2. I never thought there would be more like lore about Fallout.
Oh, you mean the show?
It's something. It's throwing me a bone. It gets me excited.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like the show looks like they kind of like casualized it even more so than they already did with Fallout 4. And I've never really been a big fan of Fallout 4's like direction that it took the series.
No, I think that trying to take away the full dialogue boxes, really take away the karma meter, make it feel like the NPCs don't have as much impact as they do. Like, it was cool having dog meat, but I felt like it was just like, again, they're just throwing you the tiny little scraps. I'll take a bone right now, though. I haven't heard anything since Fallout 4 10 years ago. We don't talk about 76. It's only gotten better, but It's like No Man's Sky. It's like, yeah, you better get better.
Well, you'll have a you'll be able to watch it pretty soon. I watched the first episode. It was okay. It was not that good, but it was okay. I don't think the Fallout show needed to be a thing. But I did meet some of the stars of the show. I met I'm not really sure who the other two were. I think it's like Lucy's brother, and I met Maximus actor, and I met Walton Goggins, which was the highlight, obviously.
That's really cool.
Yeah, he was sick. But the Lucy actress wasn't there.
But that's what's pretty cool now is you have to adapt good video games and make good TV out of it because we're out of good ideas.
Well, yeah, I mean they just won't take a chance on good ideas, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so do you want to talk about the Steam box?
The good old Steam Deck.
The GameCube or the Gabe Cube?
So we got the Gabe Cube. We're all happy about it. We're all excited for it.
Are we? I'm not.
I'm excited for the idea of this kind of technology being cheaper. You need the idea of an entry level for someone.
The Gabe Cube, it looks pretty decent, you know. I don't know much about have they released anything about the specs of it?
Yeah, you got the full specs of it. It's a little bit more powerful, I would say, than a PS5 because of the way it's like made together as an upgradable RAM and upgradable storage, which just like the Steam Deck, you can't upgrade the CPU or GPU, but you can definitely get pretty far with that. I think that's a dumb name though. It's too, what do you call it? It's too on the nose.
Me. I don't want to read all this.
Yeah,
the Steam Machine. I don't know. I don't have a problem with the name really. I heard that it runs on I heard that it actually fucking runs on the Steam OS, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be doing that Zen 4 since the consoles like the PS5 are only Zen 2. It's gonna be a little bit better, but it's cut back a little on cores, so I think CPU wise it'll be better and it'll be more efficient. The GPU is basically a RX 7700, and all of that crammed into this tiny little box that again you can just turn on with your controller and it'll connect to an HDMI TV and turn on the TV too, which we take for granted nowadays. But
yeah, that's pretty dope.
Little things like that make it cool. The most excited I'd probably be is the Steam Machine controller. The Steam controller looks really good. And of course they had to call it the same freaking thing as the original Steam controller. So good luck trying to Google things about one.
That's the new one on the right there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I guess Steam controller too.
What are those little is that haptic feedback or something?
Trackpads, so you can do like mouse stuff and play mouse games really easily. Has 2 hotkeys on the back you can map. It'll connect to almost anything Bluetooth from what I'm seeing, and that's a really cool idea that we're gonna have another competitive controller. It's got Hall effect joysticks, so they're not gonna wear down nearly as often as like your average joystick. Again, this is all hype speaking. We'll see how it is when it's in people's hands. But controllers like the GameCube, the 360 controller, we got the infamous tanks of controllers. I hope this is going to be another tank, because I think we need that in a world of like 5-hour battery life on a DualShock 5 and having to go back to the same old controllers we've used since 2013.
Yeah, I mean, I like when I play games on the PC with the controller, I use the PS3 controller because I like it.
I'm a big fan.
Some people don't like it. This one looks okay. It looks kind of bulky. It reminds me of like an Xbox controller, like the Xbox huge.
That's what everyone's talking about with the Steam Machine in general. Is it's a replacement for the Xbox. If you think about it, it can have any operating system you want. If you really want to put Windows on it, you can.
Oh, you can put Windows on it.
You can put any operating system. It'll come with Steam OS, and you can expand the storage, expand the RAM if you really want to. Knowing those prices are just shooting through the roof. We'll talk about that later. And then on top of that, that small form factor, you can throw on whatever little front plate you want, like a 360 too, a little customizability.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen some of the designs that people have been doing for the plates. It's cool.
And there's a lot of murmurs it's going to launch with a new Half-Life game.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about.
That's the hopes and dreams right there. There's the
hopium.
Yeah, the copium, just like Fallout Season 2. I got my copium.
We're trying to huff hopium, but we might be huffing copium rather.
Yeah.
I have faith. I mean, I think, it's like, what better way to sell your new console than to have it released with Half-Life 3? Because it's like, obviously, if they have Half-Life 3, that shit is just going to sell like, wildfire. Especially imagine if they pulled something where it was all like play Half-Life 3 first on the Steam Cube or whatever, or the GameCube.
Well,
like they make you like, or imagine it's only for Steam OS, like it only runs on Steam OS.
I'd
like,
imagine they're gonna probably make it so it's only on Steam, and that alone will make people. So if you already bought it on Steam, you might as well go, get a GameCube.
Well, of course it's only going to be on Steam because it's Half-Life, but
I think that's good enough, honestly, because that'll get everyone flock. Steam's gonna get all the money from it. If you buy it on your PC, they still make money.
I wonder if they're trying to like time the release. I wonder if they're like holding off on the release, especially because of GTA 6. Like maybe they don't want to release against GTA 6 because that's like the most hyped game like in existence right now.
Honestly, I wouldn't even say it'd be a development thing. It'd probably just come down to these prices of RAM and SSD shooting up because they still haven't revealed that price. Everyone's got their ideas, their estimates on what the price is.
I'm thinking it's going to be $600.
I was thinking 7, but that copium had me thinking, oh, what if they come in at 5?
7 is going to be way too fucking, like, some people were even saying they think it's going to be 400, but there's no fucking way. That's way too cheap.
Well, I just watched this one YouTuber I like to watch, Jay's 2 Cents. He drove all the way to the Micro Center in Phoenix, the new one that just opened up, and he tried to build his own steam machine using as close to of parts that he could. It came out to around $1,600, and if he cut corners even more, he could have probably brought it down to like maybe $1,300, but that's how much it would be to build a PC of that caliber.
Oh man, fuck that. No one's gonna pay that shit.
So if you could get that price down and get some entry-level gamers, that's what I'm talking about. That's why, as much as I hate the Switch 2, I like that at least there's one of these frigging PC-like handheld tablets that the Switch started that actually is still cheap enough.
What makes you think that, like, there must be some kind of way for them to, like, lower the price of the parts, like, through, like, bulk orders or some shit? Or maybe they're having someone manufacture the parts for them specifically?
So they did something similar with the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck was built off of leftover AMD, APUs that they had. They were going to build a whole shit ton of Microsoft tablets, but that never came to be. So they were left with this huge stock of Microsoft, stock order that they didn't fulfill, that they basically had kept. So they had millions and millions of these APUs that were semi-powerful for a tablet, and Valve struck a deal with them where they said, hey, we'll buy these APUs off you, and we're going to put them in our own semi-custom design. And that's honestly how we got the Steam Deck, was leftover AMD stock. So I imagine there was enough leftover AMD 7700 and CPU, Zen 4 APUs from something that never came to be. Some bullshit that probably the AI market took over, screwed over, that they're just left holding the bag on. Steam comes in and says, hey, we'll buy that off you for cool, this much. Our bill of materials goes down. Everything can keep, built around that.
I was about to say, like, yeah, I mean, right now, like, NVIDIA is, like, exploding because it's, the AI boom, and it's also people using it for crypto or whatever. And I don't really know if people use AMDs for crypto, but I like my AMD cards so far. I mean, I had always heard, like, bullshit that it was like, oh, go with NVIDIA. NVIDIA is like way better than AMD. Because I don't think AMD has like ray tracing or something like that. That's like an NVIDIA only thing. I don't know for sure, but I mean, I think it does though.
Yeah, they have ray tracing, just their own version.
Yeah, my games have had some ray tracing type shit on them.
It's just the early adopters always get screwed over, and the early adopters tend to be the NVIDIA guys.
I heard there were some issues with the 5090, so that's why I didn't get one. I got the next best thing, which was the AMD like equivalent.
So another thing I heard is what the RAM bubble that we're going through right now is very similar to what we went through a year or two ago with GDDR5. It's DDR5 and DDR4 that's in huge short supply right now, but a year ago it was GDDR5 and GDDR4, the shit they put in consoles and the shit they put in the graphics cards.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the primary reason why a lot of these manufacturers couldn't make their cards. They had the entire fab laid out, ready to go. They're just waiting on RAM. And VRAM at that, too.
Interesting.
Which is also why the GameCube is only 8 gigabytes of VRAM, which could be a big mistake, for future proofing and stuff, unless they have some secret sauce or something they're working with.
Well, you know how it is with console releases. There's always like, they always like release like a sort of like shitty one, and then like a year down the line or whatever, they'll release like the pro version, and that's the one where they fix all the issues.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing in a few years, well, they'll release the fucking, Gabe Cube Pro,
Yeah.
and that'll have more VRAM, like
It'll-
16 gigs at least.
What's the term? Iterations. Maybe it'll go down the iPhone route.
You mean where they have like 50 iPhones?
Don't question product. Just consume
Just
product.
consume product and get excited for next product.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, fuck that. But I am excited for Half-Life 3. I mean, I've heard some rumors that like, so basically from what I understand, the reason that Half-Life Episode 3 never came out was because Gabe said in the documentary, the 20-year documentary, he was like, well, Half-Life was supposed to be like an innovative game where it was like always like innovating and adding new things. Like for Half-Life 2, for Half-Life 1, obviously it was like super foundational fucking first-person shooter. It was like the first like narrative like first-person shooter with like no cutscenes and stuff like that. And it had all sorts of like technology type stuff. And what's it called? The Half-Life Episode 2, was like one of the first games to have like physics, like really like good physics. Actually to the point where when you're replaying Half-Life 2 these days, you get bored because there's those stupid physics puzzles, and it's like nowadays when you're playing those, you're like, why do I have to do this stupid shit? But back then, it was actually cool. The physics was something new. And so basically what I'm getting at is, the first Half-Life game innovated a lot, and like Portal and stuff, like it added like new stuff that was innovative for the time. And so that's why Half-Life 3 never came out, was because he didn't feel like they would innovate anything. It was just going to be a sequel to the story. And then so what people are saying is they think Half-Life 3 is going to have fluid dynamics, is what I've been hearing, getting thrown around a lot. Like they think it's going to be advanced fluid physics type stuff, like puzzles where you have to like, and I'm talking like the fluid is like actual fluid, like you drop an item in it and it like splashes and it like reacts the way that like water does in real life and stuff like that. Because they even had stuff like that in the code of Half-Life 2. There were like certain items or certain code that they had in there that was sort of trying to simulate fluid dynamics.
That's really cool.
Yeah, but they didn't really get around to it, and or the technology wasn't there. But so that's what I believe is, I think for Half-Life 3 it's going to be all about like cool water and stuff, cool water effects, like actual water effects, and not just because they had a little bit of that in Portal 2, if you remember.
Yeah.
With the tints or whatever you call them, the speed jelly and the jumping jelly. You know what I'm talking about,
That's
right?
why I was thinking like Portal, especially Portal in my eyes, like with the Aperture Industries and all that, was probably like what the developmental period of Half-Life was for a while before they come up with anything story-wise. Just trying new ideas, but they didn't think of it groundbreaking enough to be worthy of like, all right, this is Half-Life 3. In the same way, like Portal 2 was expanding on that. That was just so cool that they had new ideas they were willing to try. But Half-Life, like the whole mystique of it is like what it keeps getting caught up in. Is this good enough to be called Half-Life 3? I'm sure there's like 20 projects that have gone through that period since, where they worked on it, developed it, and they're like, no, let's make this its own thing. Or it's not substantial enough. So if they're gonna make a Half-Life 3, like you said, it's got to be substantial enough that it's got to fill that that void of, all right, this is a jump, this is a generational leap.
Oh, it's gonna. I mean, there's no way that they're gonna. I mean, a lot of people have been worried, thinking there's no way they're gonna be able to live up to the hype, but I'm pretty sure it'll live up to the hype. I just hope they don't use the Half-Life Alyx art style, because I really didn't like the art style of Half-Life Alyx.
Honestly, that unfortunately, people love reusing engines now. Just like how the Source engine was the only engine for like 10 years.
Now?
Nowadays, they really do like to do it. Like, it's really hard to find a game that's not one of like 3 engines.
Well, what's it called? Starfield is on the same engine that they made Morrowind on.
Oh man, we could talk about Starfield, that broken economy. That's just like,
I don't know. I can't really talk about Starfield because I never played it. But you
you
can talk
never
about it
will.
if you want.
You never will. It's just, I'll take that stance right now. I don't think Starfield's ever going to be a fully playable game. It's just going to get canceled and rebooted when they realize they're in so over their heads. They've taped together all these different modes that just don't, they're not cohesive. Like, you can do shipbuilder mode. You can walk around outside the ship. They're all just different tech demos. And people are paying millions of dollars for it. It's one of the greatest scams we've had.
It looks boring from what I've seen. It looks like it's just like a sandbox. And then it has all the, it has like, it's like a deliberate, like, what I don't like about it is it has like a deliberately ugly art style. Like, it doesn't try to do anything cool. It's like everything's all dark and like everybody looks fucking ugly. And it's just like, why? I don't like this, like, I don't like this streamlined, homogenized, boring art style.
You can buy a ship that hasn't been developed yet. For $500, you could buy this ship. We haven't started developing it yet, but you can look at these cool renders and these cool, you know.
Oh, so are we talking about Star Citizen now?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so Half-Life 3, I'm excited for that. GameCube, I'm excited to see what happens with it. I'm not gonna buy it because I literally just fucking bought a $3,000 PC, so I'm not gonna buy a GameCube. But I mean, it might be like, maybe we could, if it's not too expensive. I mean, I might be able to. We could do it as a business cost, just so we could like review it or something.
I'd be down.
If you wanted to split on it.
Well, I'll see when it comes out with the prices.
Yeah, if it's not too expensive.
But man, I could go on for. I was just so pissed about Starfield. Like, Bethesda, so much money was just dumped into. Oh yeah, we're not making Elder Scrolls 6. But yeah, I solemnly believe they're gonna start doing that. They're gonna be like, all right, Horse Armor 2.0. You want to buy a ship?
Dude,
Nintendo.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm saying Nintendo can sell you DLC for a freaking game that hasn't been released yet. I'm sure Bethesda can one-up them.
There was no reason for those motherfuckers to announce that they were announce Elder Scrolls 6 so far ahead of the timeline. Like, dude, they had released the fucking Elder Scrolls 6 trailer now, like, there would be hype, and then they would actually have something to show for it in a few years. But instead, they released it like, what, 6 years ago? And there's been nothing?
We got a sweeping vista of some trees.
Like, screw you, dude. Fuck Todd. Like, fuck Todd Howard, bro. I hate him. I mean, I love him, but I hate him.
And then Starfield was just like their excuse for not working on anything for the longest time. There was no love. There was like, okay, you're getting this really terrible tech demo. This is going to hold you over for 20 years. You're going to play so much Starfield. You're going to explore all these planets. AI generated garbage.
Well, Starfield is like the game that Todd, quote unquote, always wanted to make. But it's, you know,
I believe that. He always wanted to make AI generated garbage, but you know.
But it's such a basic game. Like, you're telling me the game you always wanted to make was like a super generic like space game. Like, there's already a bunch of space games like that, like Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen, you know, all sorts of shit.
It's got no personality, but it's got pronouns. That's my point. Like, there's no
that's
soul.
What's important.
We got no soul to our games.
You got no soul!
I got so excited for Avowed because, Obsidian's working on a Skyrim-like, and then it came out, I'm like, oh no. Remember when I was playing Avowed? I tried to like it. It hurt.
Oh no, they stole your fish GF.
I'm just not a big fan of the idea that you can tell somebody that they're not going to get the good game they want because you're making a terrible game that they don't want.
Mm-hmm. I forgot all about this boss. This mini boss.
He's the octopus.
Octopussy.
I am the octopus. I just don't think that it's cool that, like, nowadays you can wait 10 years for a game that's subpar because these engines are so proprietary and annoying. And they're all the same. Like, again, Starfield, I think, is on the Morrowind, like, at least the Oblivion engine.
No, it is the Morrowind. It's literally the Morrowind engine. I forget what it's called. It's called like the like Sun something engine or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, what were we talking about right before Starfield?
We're talking about Star Citizen now.
Oh no, we are no.
Go on about fucking the
My
greatest
friend
money.
my friend bought me a fucking Star Citizen account. So it's like the account is, the thing that's funny is like the account for Star Citizen is free, but the ships cost like fucking $45 for like the cheapest ship.
Todd's watching.
Yeah, so my friend bought me a ship on Star Citizen, so I still have it, but it's like I like Star Citizen's cool, but it's like once you've done, it's more for like the hardcore role players, I guess, or the people that are just into the economy of it, or like the people who have a shitload of money to spend on like cool ships. Because you could buy like a ship that's like the size of like a shopping mall in that game.
Exactly, but like most of the time they haven't developed it yet. You gotta wait for it to actually like come. You have to pre-order it.
Yeah, well, the ship that I have is like it's like the size of this garage. It's a little tiny ship.
How much was it?
It was like $45.
That's not bad.
But I didn't buy it.
but
Someone bought it for me.
it's crazy to think like that's gonna like they think this is the future of gaming.
Well, yeah. I've got a cousin who's a crypto guy. And I remember last time I was hanging out with him, he was like telling me how he's like working with developers to like make games that have crypto built into them kind of shit, where it's like I know I'm not I wanted to be nice because it's like crypto's like his whole life, but I'm not really into it. But he said he was like it's like his reasoning was like, oh, if you find like a rare item in a game, you should be able to like take that and sell it for resources in another game.
They already do that though.
He was doing.
They do that in CS:GO. The whole like, remember the $2 billion we lost in that economy recently? It's hard though that like to think of things like Andrew Wilson from EA did, where he's like, oh, when you drive your car in like real life, you should be able to get gas points in the game. And when you buy that nice sweater in real life, you should be able to get it in the game.
Who's Andrew Wilson?
Android Wilson. He's one of the CEOs of one of your favorite companies. Like the CEOs of Take-Two, of EA, they all really dream of this idea of trying to integrate that, was it play to earn kind of bullshit?
Oh, the play to earn shit. Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what he's talking about, and that's the apocalypse I want to avoid, is the world where horse armor gets me fed.
That's my cousin. He's into that sort of stuff.
That's scary to think about.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not into it. I just think just make fucking good games, make them cheap. Stop fucking shoving DLC and what do you call it? Microtransactions into everything. That's what I want. I just want good old games like we're playing right now.
I'm tired of live service games. I'm tired of the games that need your credit card. Tired of games that have to bring real world problems into your fantasy world that you go to escape from the problems.
I know. Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, Konami's thinking of different ways they could try to monetize Metal Gear Solid again. I'm sure.
You mean Metal Gear Survive didn't work out for them?
Yeah, they're gonna try to come back to it. They did the Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 1.
Oh yeah, Volume 2 looks cool though. It's got some good games.
2's coming out?
Yeah, it's gonna be Peace Walker. It's like Peace Walker, Portable Ops or something, and also Metal Gear Solid 4, which is the one that everyone's really excited about.
When did they announce this?
A while ago.
I just don't think that it's cool. Like, they keep trying to do this shit where you can't buy the game and just buy the game. That's why I'm upset. Even Nintendo now, you can't just get a Pokemon game. They announced a $30 DLC for a Pokemon game before it even comes out. It's like, why couldn't that just be part of the game?
Yeah, to be a gamer nowadays is to be a fucking cuck.
Or you have to watch the game on HBO. Oh, look, Last of Us.
Yeah.
Oh, now I think I understand, Joel.
Or you could just watch it on HBO. Pretty much. I was waiting for you to finish the boss, but you want to take a break and we can talk about the Game Awards?
Yeah. Can we pause it?
Yeah, just pause it and bring up the list. But yeah, so
I'm glad Clair Obscure 33 made it on the Game of the Year. That was a big deal. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, they had some cuck moments, but it was a good game overall. There was just a little bit of like, we're pushing a certain narrative here and there, and that's politics now in games. Death Stranding 2 was just crazy and all over the place. I asked Daryl about that game. He was really into it.
yeah, my theory is that As far as the whole Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 thing, I think that they wanted this. I think that they wanted to be able to go to the Game Awards, and they were afraid that their politics would prevent them from doing that. So that's why they added all like the, political shit into it.
But to be fair, Donkey Kong Bonanza's in there, and that's not like the deepest game.
Yeah, but that dude's just a grifter, because he grifted off like the alt-right crowd for the first game, and then whenever, he got their money to get success, and then whenever, his game was already successful, then he put all the woke shit into that to grift off of the, counter crowd to that. So if you ask me, yeah, just a grifter. So I'm not going to play those games. But, yeah, I've been playing... I forgot to mention that I actually have been playing Expedition 33.
Such a good game.
I'm like 5 hours into it. It's pretty good. I just got to like the village of the Jestrels, I think they're called. Like, they're like the little wooden guys. And I met, I just recruited, what's her name? The girl who uses cards? She has like the light and darkness cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, her. I just recruited her.
That's really cool. Brian, I think, already beat the game. There's a lot of our friends who played that game too, and I haven't met a person who hated that game.
I like it. I think it's a little overrated. Like, honestly, from what I've seen, like, I've heard that the story gets really good, but from what I've seen, it's just kind of, I think it's pretty. I think it's a really pretty game. It makes you feel good because it's like, there's no ugliness, It's not like a nihilistic and ugly game. It's like a positive, happy, artsy game. And the combat system is pretty cool. I like how you can beat bosses that are like way too strong for you if you just can get the parry timing down, which is what I've been doing.
That's really cool.
Bosses, yeah. And
it's a sense of like, it makes you feel like you're skillful when you actually beat something. You overcame that adversity.
That's what I love about, that's what I love about hard games. It's like that sort of design philosophy. But yeah, so what do you think? Do you think it's going to win Game of the Year?
Yeah, if it doesn't win, I'm going to be upset, honestly. Hollow Knight Silksong's a close second. I haven't had a chance to play that game, but again, heard nothing but good things. What? Oh, they skipped the cutscene. That's cool.
What, is that the cutscene where she throws the Ocarina into the water? Yeah.
Yep. You meet Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson Ganon himself.
But yeah, I think that it's gonna win. I think it deserves to win. I feel like if it doesn't win, then there's some meddling going on. But the voting for the game of the year is like mostly corporations that get the biggest votes and journalists, and actual like humans only get 10% of the vote.
I heard
power.
Jeff Keighley gets like 5%.
Probably.
But it's sad to think like, it's a political thing. It should just be, what is the best game of the year?
Everything's political nowadays. Yeah, it's suffocating.
Well, with that being said, I like that Death Stranding 2 made it on. That game was so fucking wacky and out there. The guitar boss, there's a guy who has an electric guitar, he uses a weapon.
I've heard about that.
Like, just little things like that are just so Kojima. I'm glad that he's still up there.
Yeah, my buddies, you know him, Jake. He's been playing Death Stranding 1 and 2, and he likes them.
Like, they're really good games. I'm glad that Ghost of Yotei was only in Best Art Direction. I'm glad that Battlefield 6 isn't in Game of the Year. I like Battlefield 6, but no, it's not a Game of the Year. It's a game we should have gotten 10 years ago.
I think that it's gonna be a sweep. It's gonna be Claire Obscure for everything. Game of the Year, Best Art Direction, all of that shit.
And it was a small developer team. It was a $50 game. No DLC bullshit. If they release DLC a year or two from now, it's more understandable because it feels like they've given it time to cook.
But I feel like it is kind of unfair to have it in Best Indie, because it's like, it still had like millions of dollars put into it, while other nominations for Best Indie were like just some dude in his basement making a game. You know what I mean?
That's where I think Silksong's going to come through. It's been like 10 years of them developing that game. They put a lot of work into it. And indie developers, I feel like it's a really good time to be a fan of indie development. Everything from like Devolver Digital to that, like I said, Hollow Knight Silksong. Such a good freaking year for games like that.
But it's like, I don't even know if you could consider a game indie if it has Devolver behind it, because Devolver are big now. Like, they're huge. They've got their own, like, I'm pretty sure at the Game Awards they're going to have their own like segment, like, what is it that we usually watch? The the State of Play or the Xbox Games Show or whatever, where they
The Jeff Keighley Awards.
yeah, I mean the Game Awards. I don't remember if they have the Devolver segment, or if they have the or if that's during like the Xbox Awards or whatever. Or
I
the
missed
PC
when they
Gaming
did their
Show.
yeah. They used to do their own little E3 thing, and it was really cool.
Well, we used to just have E3. Now we have all these Now we have all these little splinter events, which is fun because it's more content for us. But E3, E3 was really cool.
Honestly, I think the content outgrew the format of E3. There's so much shit coming out all the time. Even though we don't get that many like big games like we used to, like every year, like getting a Grand Theft Auto, then a Vice City, then a San Andreas. The amount of different developers now is so numerous that we need to like spread it out more. There's no other way. It feels honestly like if we went back to the E3 format, there would be so many like developers left at the wayside, so many games we never hear about. And nowadays it feels better that we have Nintendo Directs, PlayStation Directs, all that bullshit.
Yo, what the fuck?
Okay, I guess we just skip cutscene.
Sheesh.
All right, we're going to Kakariko, I guess.
Oh, you were getting some chic pussy right there, or some chic bussy.
Honestly, I think he thinks Sheik's a dude at this point.
Yeah.
So it would have been grimy.
He's like, that makes it better.
There you go.
Wait a minute, you're a girl? Fuck!
Sheik's from Thailand.
Yeah.
But I think it's funny that like nowadays you can get excited about a smaller developer more than you can bigger developers. I'm not excited about what Nintendo's doing. I'm not excited about Microsoft. Definitely not excited about Sony. But
Oh, me? I'm not excited for a single AAA game right now. Are you kidding me?
Used to be though. I used to be excited.
Yeah, all the time.
Remember when Borderlands was an exciting thing?
I never really liked Borderlands.
I like Borderlands 1. I thought it was really fun. Then Borderlands 2 was a little over the top with Handsome Jack, but 3 was a little too much. It was like up its own ass.
Mm-hmm.
And then now here we are with 4. It's just like a reflection of Randy Pitchford in the mirror.
Wait, oh, never mind. I'm retarded. I was like, why are you going to Kakariko? And then I was like, oh yeah, you gotta go to the fucking Death Mountain.
I gotta go to the goddamn graveyard.
Oh, to get the hook shot?
Yep. And then after that, Forest Temple.
Oh yeah.
I'm
You
not
can do the... I think you can do the... You can do the Fire Temple first, I think.
Yeah, if you really want to.
Yeah.
You want me to go out of order for the crew?
I don't care what you do.
I do need that. At least a bow and arrow, though, for a couple puzzles.
Forest Temple's cool. It's got the abstract, funky forest feel.
I could talk about how Battlefield 6 doesn't deserve to be in it. And I love Battlefield 6. I think it's a great game.
I haven't played it. I
I
think I watched Kirill play it a little bit yesterday.
I like destructible environments. Give me some more shit to break. I like when people are camping on a roof and you can just tear the foundation down and they get fall damage.
Yeah, that is cool.
But I wouldn't call that a game of the year because this is a game we've been expecting since like at least 2020. When they made Battlefield 1, everyone loved it. It was World War 1. It was cool. It was neat.
I'm sure they've got it in best multiplayer. Let's look.
It's in best audio design, which weirds me out.
Yeah, it's in best multiplayer. It might win that.
Well, Night Rain's there too, and honestly, I was kind of disappointed in Night Rain. It looked cool. It looked fun, but I haven't heard everyone raving about it like I thought they were gonna.
Night Rain was okay. It wasn't that great. It had cool... The boss fights were cool. Everything else about it was kind of boring. But, I don't know. I've heard a lot of people saying that it's going to be Arc Raiders that wins multiplayer, the best multiplayer.
Yeah, it's taking off. It's the new Helldivers 2. It's that game that everyone's like, oh, you should be trying this.
I think Helldivers 2 came out last year.
But
So I don't think it's eligible.
I mean, in the sense that like Helldivers 2 just kind of was that unexpected like turnout.
Oh, the unexpected like sweep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I feel like Arc Raiders is right now. Everyone likes Arc Raiders. People are even building PCs around the specs for Arc Raiders, which I find crazy.
I want to try it out, but I don't really like third-person shooters. Like, I think it would be way cooler. Like, I like extraction games, but I think it would be cooler if it was first-person, like Tarkov. But the thing is, Tarkov is like way too fucking hard. I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that.
People
anymore.
are assholes in that game.
I don't want to play that game anymore.
It's a good game, but people are assholes. The problem is, though, that they used AI to develop the voices and stuff in that game, and I don't know if I want to support that.
I don't care about that personally.
I'll wait till they actually have voice actors. They have the money now.
Of Arc Raiders?
Yeah, they used AI to do all their voice acting.
Oh, I personally don't really care about that.
Hey, there is a thing over there you should check out. I'm like,
Is it that bad?
It was. There's moments where I'm like, oh god, I heard that. I'm like, that's terrible sounding. Just pay a fucking voice actor.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that bad. But yeah, I heard the voice acting I heard like the voice acting union or whatever, the voice actors guild. I heard they're very like insular, which is why like they don't have a lot of there's like not really a lot of voice actors in modern games. It's always like the same like 4 people. It's like what is his name?
David Hayter.
Yeah, David Hayter.
Snake.
Who's that chick? That's like does every single voice. She's like, you know, she's like Timmy Turner.
Yeah, Bart Simpson.
No, not that's different. The Simpsons voice actors are their own group, but the Timmy Turner voice actress. Come on, you know this.
I can't remember her name, but I know the voice.
Yeah.
And I've heard that voice in so many other little things.
She plays everything.
She always plays little boys.
She plays little boys and like punky bratty girls.
That's funny though. Like I didn't think like the voice acting union would be the reason we're pushing to AI slop.
Well, no, I think it's just that they want to save money because it's like I mean, we're not gonna devolve into a conversation about whether or not unions are good or not, but it's like you can't really hire like non-union workers because if you do, then the union will like
Blacklist
you or go against you or whatever, and then
not
that makes
welcome.
it harder. So I think that Arc Raiders was probably like, oh, we're gonna use AI voices because it's just easier or whatever, but it is kind of fucked up if it's using like AI voices that are based on real people who aren't getting any residuals or anything. Like that's not good.
Yeah, and then there's the other end, like Death Stranding 2. I'm willing to like put money that 100% just all union involvement, like Last of Us status. We all gotta be here working around the clock, and it's expensive as shit doing all that mocap and all that, you know, residuals you gotta pay.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I don't want to see a future of just AI slop. That doesn't.
No,
sound
I don't
fun.
either. Yeah, we need to resist. Like AI slop is fun for like memes and stuff, but like we need to resist having it be a real thing because it will, like, these greedy ass corporations will just completely use AI for everything if we give them the choice. You know, you got to do Soraya's song, I think.
I did it backwards. I just think that right now we're really trying to find every excuse imaginable to try to throw AI into everything. There's entire train systems that went down last week because the internet went out again. Cloudflare freaking went down for a little bit, which controls like a third of the internet.
I like how you're like fucking, you're just like steaming through the fucking game where Darren was like fucking taking his sweet old time.
Again, I get impatient with that boy.
These fucking asshole moblins.
I like that they push you in the water too.
Get in the water.
Like, what are they gonna do to me now that I'm in the water?
Get in the water, cook.
I'm gonna jump in. He takes his shorts off.
Get in the water, cook.
Oh, that's not my spear.
Dude, how do you make him go away? What the fuck?
You have to wait 30 seconds. The
Oh
most
my
painful
God.
punishment in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, ADHD kids of today couldn't handle this game. Well, at least he dies in one hit.
I bet you that wasn't even like the thing at first. I bet you that's something they had to like concede to because playtesters are like, fuck this.
Yeah, dude, honestly, probably.
Why does he need 6 hits? Well, look at him. He ate his Wheaties for breakfast. Nope.
No, you gotta hit him in the back.
I guess that he's wearing invisible armor all over his front side.
No, it's just his pectoral and abdominal muscles are so strong they're like armor. But his back muscles are weak.
I love that that's a thing. You just do Z targeting and just
own him.
have this really stupid look about you, like third person.
What were we talking about before this?
We were talking about the Game Awards.
Oh, yeah.
All the
Oh, hey,
awards.
nice. So I
Game of
guess
the
he
year.
only has armor when he does his charge, basically. But yeah, so yeah, we were talking about like the voice actors. So here they have the best performances. It's like 3 people from Claire Obscure. I haven't beaten the game, but I think it's supposed to, I think that it's like, I think Jennifer English is probably Mael, right? And then Ben Starr is Verso, and then Charlie Cox is maybe the old guy. I don't know for sure. And then Ghost of Yotei, I don't know, I didn't play it. so I can't really comment on the quality of the voice acting. Troy Baker for Indiana Jones. I mean, yeah, he was pretty good. Silent Hill F, I didn't play that one either, but it's a Japanese girl. So I'm wondering, like, you know, how do you judge whether a voice acting? How do you judge that like voice acting is good or not if you don't even understand the language? You know.
I think I have a theory behind it, and if you're in a game where you're really worried if that character dies and you're gonna miss them after they die, that voice actor made a good impact. Claire Obscure 33. I don't want to spoil things, but I feel like there's a lot of characters you're gonna meet that you're gonna have to say goodbye to, and that created that impact, like Joel in Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, it's like an easy way to.
Why did you kill the person I love?
Yeah, it's just an easy way, I guess, to have, you know, good. I don't want to say like good writing, but like it's like it leaves an impact. Yeah, it leaves an impression.
Your voice acting automatically got better if Sephiroth killed him.
and then the best score. I don't know. I haven't played it. The score, honestly, the music for Claire Obscure, it's okay. It's not that great so far. It's kind of just like, I feel like it's kind of just generic. It's kind of just like generic, like orchestral shit with like a kind of like a French tinge to it.
Yeah, it's a little up its own ass. I'm gonna give it that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta call a spade here. I think the best music I heard in any of the games was probably Silksong. 2D games usually have really fucking good music too.
I don't know, the music for... I haven't played Silksong, but the music for Hollow Knight 1 was really good.
That's my point. Like, if I had to give it to a game on that category, it'd definitely be Silksong, because 2D games, you have to have something interesting audibly going on. You have to have that responsiveness, because you're already at that disadvantage versus most 3D games as far as feeling like you're immersed. So they have to use that audio even harder.
I just feel like Claire Obscure is gonna win every category that it's nominated in. I feel like it's gonna win in it because people are gonna get like pissed off if it doesn't win everything because people are glazing that game so hard.
Bro, I'm waiting for Claire Obscure 34. I didn't even play Claire Obscure 32.
Yeah, when are we gonna play? When are we gonna get Expedition 34?
They're gonna just do prequels. Expedition 30. You're like, what? We're 31 and 32. Don't worry.
That is kind of interesting in Expedition 33, like finding like the diaries of the old expeditions. That's pretty cool. I like it.
I like the idea that like you're in this like really messed up world that you just want to know more about. It brings me back to Dark Souls. I know I keep glazing it, but just like Hyrule when you're adult Link and everything's fucked, or when you went to the Dark World and Link to the Past, you're like, whoa, why is this bunny guy here?
Dude, just a side note, I fucking love the design of the Forest Temple. It's the coolest. I think it's the coolest temple because it's like a weird, like fucking like, it's like a weird, like ancient, like mansion in the middle of the forest. So cool.
I have a theory too. Like, I'm sure, like, oh wait, it skipped the cutscene with the fucking ghosts. So,
is it just skipping all the cutscenes?
I think so. I think I set it to on accident. I'm too lazy to change it though.
Well, whatever. That allows us to speed run through it faster, I guess.
But there is a theory, at least in my eyes, that this was supposed to be the temple because it was supposed to be the wind temple where the hover boots were supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. The
and
butter shoes.
Something changed over time where they're just like, nah, let's put it in the shadow temple. There's too many. You keep falling here. you need something there, kid.
Is the weapon is that the unique item that you find in the shadow temple? I thought you found it in the bottom of the well.
You find the lens of truth at the bottom.
Oh,
of the well.
Right. And you need that for the shadow temple.
Fuck it. Take a nut. Take a nut. Take a nut.
Damn, nuts don't work on them.
There's another setting I set it to, probably.
Oh, it works on them when they're not blocking. And then, yeah. The fact that they... Okay, these categories are stupid. Best action game, best action adventure game. Like, really? Did we need an action and action adventure category? Like, I feel like that's just... I feel like that's one of those categories that they literally just added so that they can give like an award to
Doom.
To someone, you know, just to anyone.
That's just for Doom, honestly.
Like, and notice that in best action adventure, Expedition 33 isn't in there, even though I would say that fucking Expedition 33, I mean, it's an RPG, but it's still sort of like a action adventure game, right?
Oh, absolutely. I just think that it's funny that like they have to like let's add best sports game in there while we're at it.
Oh, I think they have a category for that.
You got MLB or you got 2K.
Let's see. Do they have a category for best sports game?
Come on, best
Yeah,
sports game.
best sports / racing game.
Oh, at least they threw racing in there. But Mario Kart World will probably win then, just if there wasn't anything good.
Well, yeah. Obviously, I don't know anything about these fighting games, so I can't really give a call on it. But obviously, Expedition 33 is going to win best RPG. Best indie game. Well, what's it called? Expedition 33 shouldn't be in there, so I feel like Hollow Knight should win that one, because that's just like a small studio of like 3 people. Whereas Expedition 33 was like funded, you know, it was like it got like a lot of funding and shit. I don't
I'm trying this new stupid idea. We innovating around here.
know. Best narrative. Oh, Expedition 33 is obviously going to win that.
Yeah, remember
Or
when
they
games
might
had
give
to
it-
have writing?
They
Oh,
might
fuck.
give it to Silent Hill. I feel like they might. They're gonna have to give Silent Hill F at least one award.
Why isn't there a best horror game?
Is there?
Why isn't there if there's not?
There is.
There really is a best sports game, but no best horror game.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Well, sports games are a huge market. Like some of the most popular games on the planet are sports games, like FIFA and shit.
I get it. I feel like if you're gonna highlight sports games, you should highlight horror.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. So,
Best mobile game. Ooh, who's gonna win?
oh, best mobile game. Who gives a fuck?
Oh man.
I've heard people say that Wuthering Waves is gonna win, but I don't really know anything about it. I don't play gacha games, dude. I have self-respect. So
I didn't even
play
know
those.
there was a Persona. This is my first time finding out. This is how I know I'm out of the loop. Persona 5 Phantom X. That sounds cool.
It's probably just a Persona gacha
Just give me your credit card and it'll be even cooler.
game.
You really
Dude.
like that?
Oh, you want to save your waifu, bro? We need your credit card, and remember to give the 5 digits on the back.
It's very disappointing to think about. That's where we're at with games now. Is
Yeah.
I just can't get my fucking hook shot to work. There
Bomb
we
shoe.
go.
You've heard of Pikachu, now it's Bomb shoe.
Oh shit! It left the little symbol here. The symbol was taken out of all the other Zelda games because it's a symbol of Islam.
Oh yeah.
That means if I go to the fire temple, is it gonna have the?
Maybe they added it back in for Ship of Harkinian. Maybe they added it in for Ship of Harkinian, or they or maybe there's an option to toggle it. I feel like that's something they would do.
You guys are gonna find out on the next episode.
Everybody
Don't you
knows.
worry.
Everybody knows that story already. But yeah, and then best ongoing game. Oh, what is ongoing? That means like a live service.
Yeah, a game you have to keep paying for.
I mean, I say just give it to No Man's Sky. Fuck it, they've earned it.
Final Fantasy 14 still going strong. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've never played Final Fantasy 14. I played a little bit of Fortnite, not really though. Helldivers, I played it. I don't really like it. Marvel Rivals, I haven't played it. No Man's Sky, I haven't played it, but I appreciate the journey that they've been on.
I appreciate the redemption arc again. It's about fucking time, but at the
Yeah,
same
the
time,
redemption
part of
arc.
me is like, you didn't have to be cool, but you're cool. It's like if someone could have hit and ran your car, but they didn't. They stopped and gave you their insurance. That's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a decent human being and giving me those small crumbs that I paid for.
Yeah, best RPG, obviously, Expedition 33 is gonna win that one. The Outer Worlds 2, Lamau, dude, I'm laughing.
Oh man,
I'm laughing my ass off.
I played it. It wasn't good.
Avowed.
Yep, I played that. It wasn't good.
Yeah, Avowed looked fucking lame.
We tried. We really tried, America.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, that might be a contender, but that's the only one that might have a content.
Honestly, Kingdom Come Deliverance really is only popular because there's no good Bethesda games anymore.
Yeah, see, look, there's the Islam symbol again.
Yeah, they're cool about it.
So I guess this one has all the Islam shit in it, like the mirror shield.
There we go. Basically, the backstory is Nintendo used a CD of Sounds Around the World, and they used a few samples from it for some of this game.
It was
And
a Muslim call to prayer.
little did they know, they sampled a no-no.
Yeah, they should have done their research. But yeah, and then best strategy and sim game. I don't know what rematch is.
Guess we're gonna have to look into it.
Yeah, I don't know what. Oh wait, this is sports games. Yeah, fuck it. Just give it to Mario. Just give it to fucking Mario Kart World. I'm sure
Mario
Kart
Kart
World will win.
slop.
And then, although it's kind of weird that they've got fucking FIFA or EA Sports FC, like, football club or whatever, like, going against Mario Kart World. Like, that's a weird category.
I think it's because FIFA stopped licensing to them. They had to call it something else now.
Oh.
And that's sad to think about. And even fucking like you're too scummy for FIFA. Like, nope.
I don't think there's such a thing as possible as being too scummy for professional sports.
But
best VR game, I don't care about VR.
Honestly, my son loves VR, and I think the Deadpool VR is probably going to win because...
Is that fun?
It's really fun to be a guy with swords in VR. Like, Beat Saber is just fucking Guitar Hero with swords, and it's fun as shit.
I haven't even heard of any of these games. And then, best adaptation, here we go. I hope a Minecraft movie wins just because fuck all the other ones. Devil May Cry, fucking lame.
Nah, Last of Us Season 2 is
fucking
going to win.
lame.
It's going to win because Neil Druckmann's just jerking off the judges right now.
Ah, oh, dude.
As we speak.
No one even likes him
He's
anymore,
taking
bro.
him out.
He can't, like, he has that forbidden opinion that you're not allowed to have,
We both know that he's going to win just because Neil Druckmann's just there under the table jerking off the judges. It's just like...
Please, oh, it's so good, it's so good.
Can I take you out
to... good, no, it's so artsy.
Let me take you out to lunch after.
And then, let's see. Games for Impact.
Ooh.
Fuck that shit. Best esports athlete.
Oh, it was Synthetic Man.
Who the hell? Yeah, Synthetic Man. Lord Frogmire. No, who the hell are these people? Brock?
They all wear like little bunny freaking headphones.
I don't know a single... Okay.
What's up, gamer crew?
I don't care. I don't know a single one of these people. I don't know a single one of these esports teams. That shit's stupid. Best content creator.
Wow, that's a thing now in the Game Awards.
They don't have Asmongold on here.
We got Apathetic Jesus.
They've got the burnt peanut, and they've got Moist Critical. Hey guys, so as soon as I found out that I was elected to be the best content creator of the year, my nipples literally expanded to the size of the Goodyear blimp, and I floated in the air in elation. Kai Cenat.
I'm still a big fan of
that. I don't know who that is.
When they would make the AI versions of them.
Sakura Miko? Is Sakura Miko?
I'm waiting for the best AI content creator to come out.
Yeah, that'll be coming out soon. The burnt peanut. Okay.
Best VTuber.
I hate all these people, so I'm just gonna go with Kai Cenat out of spite.
Most anticipated game. I wonder which one's gonna win, huh? I wonder which one.
Oh, yeah, no, obviously.
I wonder which one.
Yeah, obviously GTA 6 is gonna win. 007 First Light, GTA 6, Marvel's Wolverine, yeah, so... Oh, I'm so hyped. Resident Evil... I actually am hyped for Resident Evil Requiem. That looks cool. The other games, I don't give a fuck. Alright, anyway, yeah. That's all of them.
So, do we really feel like any of these games deserve awards? Maybe a couple. Maybe a couple. Well, in closing, we wanted to talk about how you're trying to build a computer in the last couple months. You're just kind of screwed. If you like technology or like building technology, you kind of need RAM or an SSD to do that.
Well, I built my computer at the perfect time, honestly, because the price isn't too bad right now. Or the price wasn't too bad when I built it, which is good.
You know, you got it right when GPUs were going down, right before RAM and SSDs went up.
Yeah. Thank God for that. And that I specifically spent a lot of money on it because I just wanted to future-proof it. I didn't want to have to get a new computer. My old computer, the one we're playing on right now, it had I had that one for I bought that shit in 2014, I think. Yeah, so it had a lot of I got a lot of mileage out of it.
Yeah, they're good for a decade, I would say, especially if you're gonna try to get especially with how technology is nowadays. People were upgrading a lot more 20 years ago. It's crazy to think about. Pentium 1, Pentium 2. You got a Pentium 3 in your Xbox.
Well, just the 1080 is just a really good card.
And then, aside from RAM and SSD now almost tripling in price in some cases, you got the fact that a lot of people's power bills are going up because of the AI and the data centers they're building everywhere. It's taking up so much power. There's entire empty data centers and AI centers now where they're just waiting for power infrastructure to put them up and running. And we can't build freaking power plants quick enough.
I mean, there's a solution to this, but a lot of people don't want to talk about it. Nuclear power.
Yeah.
That's like infinite energy, but you know, the oil lobbies, or the gas lobbies and the solar lobbies would never allow it to happen.
Yeah, it's kind of sad to think about. We're entering this age now of needing so much more power.
Watch out, you're gonna die. And wind power too. I mean, isn't wind power kind of like more expensive than, or it doesn't actually make that much money, is what I heard, or generate that much electricity.
It's a lot of turbine you got to build.
Yeah.
But I would say at this point we're in this area now where you kind of have to think about, like, what are we going to do? Are we just going to keep putting the cost on the consumer?
Yes.
We're going to make Nvidia $5 trillion and everyone's just going to eat peanuts.
I mean, yeah, that's America for you. You died. Haha.
I got fairies.
Game over. Oh, nice. I forgot that they can bring you back when you die. That's fucking pretty
Dark
useful.
Souls spoiled us. Like,
Yeah.
you don't think about, like...
Games are too easy. This game, honestly, I love Zelda, but it's too easy.
That's why I get upset when I see some people taking their damn time through the temples. And I'm like, just give me the fucking controller.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I think that's probably good. So we can call it.
Hell yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, cool.
hopefully by the time we talk to you guys again, prices went down. But honestly, I'm hearing that all throughout 2026, it's just going to keep getting worse.
We will see. Things are changing by the minute. So
Well,
yeah, thanks for listening. And goodbye.